Did you expect to see what you saw from the UFC fighter?
Hell no, I was surprised as a motherfucker.
Then a motherfucker.
Bro, I thought when I first saw the card, I was like, bro, this shit gonna be like Mayweather and goddamn Conor McGregor. Remember that shit?
I thought Fury was finna give him a boxing lesson.
Yeah. But then when I saw how big Ngannou is, I like, God damn, this nigga big.
I looked at Fury's arms. I'm like, nigga, you ain't delivering no power. You just know how to box. Like Francis eating that shit.
It looked like Tyson Fury was out of shape too.
Yeah.
I don't know if he always did that.
Well, he always had them love handles, but you could tell there's mechanics he still need to tweak out.
Yeah,
for sure. But against somebody who ain't never stepped into a boxing ring.
Oh, that was a good ass match.
What, nigga, in round 3, I jumped out I was at the barbershop.
Yeah.
I jumped out the barber chair.
Yeah.
Luckily, I ain't fuck up my lineup. I'm straight, y'all. I promise you.
I think if Ngannou get like one more year experience, he gonna be a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, so I don't know if you watched the after press conference. He was talking about how like he was nervous to get into the boxing ring, and now that he got his itch and everything, he was like, he basically said, I'm coming for the fucking division.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not gonna hold you the whole time I'm watching Francis fight. It was everything that I wanted to see Anthony Joshua do. Like, nigga, you big. They the same size, basically. You big as hell. Be a monster. Yeah. Nigga, throw them fucking punches, throw them haymakers. Like, so like Francis, to me, I was like, bro, he finna, to me, I really think, because Fury's old, he finna take over that division. He finna take over that heavy.
Oh, but they're the same age, I think. Around the same age.
Are they?
Ngannou like 36.
Okay. Well, so at his age, he got to get him. He gonna have to fast. I think now he got to fast track his career. But because he performed like he did, it's gonna be easy to get big name fights.
Oh yeah.
So I think Fury finna go fight old boy for the belts, and whoever the winner is out of that, got to come back and see Francis. Yeah. And I think while that's happening, Francis needs to get him one more in. Like, let him get another fight in. And because, I think, I wouldn't see nothing wrong because of his UFC career of how long he did that.
Yeah.
3-4 fights, let him fight for them championship belts. Especially if he did what he did to the champion.
Yeah.
Knocked his ass down in the third round.
Do you think Ngannou was robbed? It's
No, I thought Ngannou, I'm not being biased or funny. I genuinely thought he won that fight.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie to you.
I knew, but like.
But I knew that, I'm sorry, I didn't want to cut you off, but I knew they wasn't gonna give it to him because Fury has been the face of boxing. Yeah. And it's like, we can't, you finna go into a title fight, that ain't gonna be the narrative. Yeah. Like, unless it was obvious, like you had to put Fury on his ass.
If Ngannou would have knocked him down one more time, they'd have had to give it to him.
Yeah. But because it was like, if I said this, I was like, if it's debatable or worse, Fury win.
Yeah.
It has to be unequivocally, he whooped that nigga ass.
You know? I think everybody was surprised when he knocked him down.
Yeah,
I thought Tyson Fury was hurt. That nigga ain't know where he was at when he hit that ground.
Fury was like, hey, we get a chance, I want to re-clip that so you put it on the side. I'm tell you, I was looking, I say, man, Fury felt that shit. Yeah. And then, but when you saw the punch when he hit him, that's how you know it's power. It looked like a regular ass hit. Yeah. Like a boom. But you could tell, like, because that nigga 275 or some shit like that, but he's 6 what? Nigga my size, basically. That nigga me, but in shape. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga is beating niggas up. Like, so I really think that, like, let me ask you this. Do you think Deontay Wilder could stand toe-to-toe with him, just off of what you saw in one fight with him?
Oh, probably so. They both got power.
I would love to see it.
They both got power.
But then, imagine, I think that's what Deontay Wilder got to understand. It's like, yeah, you got power, but you 215. Yeah. So like, when you hitting somebody that's almost 300.
I don't think that nigga got to be bigger than 215.
When he fought, that was the big difference. It was like, Fury was like 280 or something like that, or 270. And he was 215. That's a 50-pound difference.
Yeah, that nigga looked big on TV.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So, like, Deontay Wilder has power, but like when you hitting somebody that can absorb that shit, and then they can come back. Like,
Ngannou might do him like Fury did him.
Have you seen Ngannou's UFC knockouts, bro? Just go on a YouTube. It don't take long. You know when you see this nigga land them punches. Yeah. Oh.
I don't think Deontay Wilder might not want to fight no more though.
Yeah.
Last time he fought was Fury, right?
he got a win. He beat somebody and was talking about how he was coming back to boxing. But I don't know. I don't know. I haven't heard anything since then. I'm excited to see where Francis takes this. And John, if you can, real quick, fact check me. But I want to say I think they were talking about how like this one boxing match was like more than his whole UFC career.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Some shit like that.
How much he got paid?
How much he got paid.
Yeah.
So it's like, nigga, hell no, I ain't never going back to the UFC.
Yeah.
Like, but I also think that like UFC people should not get excited and think that they could do that because like you gotta have that nigga only threw punches in the UFC.
Yeah.
I think he was meant for boxing.
Oh yeah. Bro, you know what thing I hate about that fight?
What?
How long it took for that motherfucker to start, nigga. Bro, they had like 10 concerts. You could tell these people ain't never had no big time event, man, in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I was in Saudi Arabia, right? Because like that's where they getting the whole experience.